Nice, beautifully well done. Up. Gonna put that down, otherwise we're gonna be another $100 in the fucking tank. Alright, how you guys going today? Sorry, as you can kind of see there, there is no bottom camera, and there's a good reason for that, and that reason is as follows. Is this guy gonna wave at me? If you, oh fuck it, I'll wave at him anyway, I don't care. He's a nice guy, he's there all the time. I like him. He's got, especially in the shithole state that this world is falling into, where everyone is only looking out for one, and that is number one. You know, it's good to have people like him who are still standing around. Oh, sorry, not just standing around and waving at people. So that's how committed I am to like respecting that cause and all, is that I'm going to wave at him and take my hand off my handlebar. But anyway, so I don't know if you can see in this mirror here, I had a bit of an upsie, as Budes would call it, an upsie, and that upsie is as follows. So I was going to Tyler's house the other day to fix my, I don't want to say they're a piece of crap right now, because they're probably not, they're just a little bit on the detrimental side of things. But I went to go take my AirPods that I found for the first time in over a year, or roughly about a year, in my room, and I couldn't get them to work. So I took them to Tyler's, so I was like, dude, 2 heads are better than 1, maybe you can help me out. And he was like, oh, see what I can do. So I was riding to his house to go see if he could fix them, which, spoiler alert for those, no, they're still a bit broke. I have to go and take them to an Apple shop to get them either repaired or replaced. Problem with that is, much like most of the world right now, every fucking Apple shop is in siege mode. So that's a problem. But the other problem I have right now is this. I have, well, it seems to be right on my clutch, but on my brake, sorry, not my clutch. But I went to Tyler's to go get them looked at, and on the way to Tyler's there was a roundabout kind of like this one that I had to go through. Had to get through a roundabout. Somebody cut me off. Somebody, well, yeah, sorry, I just waved at the guy back there as well. They're all good people. Yeah, so I was going through the roundabout. A lady, I wouldn't say she cut me off, like, but she just kind of came out of nowhere, which in her defense, it is, like, in all my years of driving, it is probably the worst roundabout that I can think of. Tyler lives in an area where you have to go through fucking trials and tribulations to get through. And I tried to go through a roundabout, didn't work, and so I had to, like, because she kind of came out of nowhere, I had to jam on the brakes, like do the, you know, the 90-10, 90 handbrake, 10 back brake, you know, just whatever. I just had to jam the brakes, which wouldn't have been a problem. And if you notice I'm going a bit slow, it's because I'm a little bit weary right now, because it may have something to do with my tires, but I don't know for sure. But I had to jam the brakes. Problem is, it's not like all this kind of gravel and all the rest of it here, or like, you know, all this bumpy shit where there's lots of traction like I did there. That was perfectly fine because that's on strict and stable road. No, I went to ride on that, you know, like the bricks, like the pink bricks, smooth stone pink bricks. Yeah, I did it on that also has like some sand on it. So instead of coming to a complete full stop like I needed to, no, fuck that, I wobbled and I fell off. Yeah, I fell off my bike. And you know, I was so not expecting it. I was hoping my bike instructor would be here, so he could give me some input of what to do. But he's not, so I just have to play it by ear. I've got Callum behind me. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta explain to him. I thought my bike instructor would be here so he could give me an opinion, but he's not. So now we'll head off. We're coming in that same way anyway, so it's okay. Yeah, we'll take the coast. Enjoy the babes. Exactly. It's a nice day today. Enjoy the babes.
It's a lovely day. It's
a lovely day. Let's go enjoy the babes. Bikes and babes. 2 very important things in my life. Yeah. So, anyway, sorry, that was weird. I probably won't cut that out because it's true. I like the girls. Well, you can't find a girl these days because they're all hiding. Not just because of me, but now because of quarantine. Huh, thanks, coronavirus, you fucking piece of shit. Where are you at, coronavirus, you piece of shit? Ah, I fucked it. Where you at, coronavirus, you fucking piece of shit? I'm gonna kick your ass. So, yeah, I fell off. I was fine. I just got a little bruise on my leg. You know, a little nick and a little bruise. Like, it's nothing. It fucking looks like nothing. Which is disappointing because, you know, it's good that I didn't get hurt, but I'd rather have like the biggest looking cut on my leg that didn't do a damn thing at all, because that looks cool but it doesn't hurt like shit. But no, I got a little bruise and whatever on my leg, and that's the end of it. But as you can see here, the GoPro case has fell forward because my bike took most of the damage. By most, I mean I can't figure out for the life of me what has gone wrong. I think my one of my indicators fell forward, which is to be expected, but I think as well as that, the momentum of the bike falling pushed the handlebars forward. So now my handlebars are not quite where they should be, and I need to try and get them back up because, well, I'm just looking in my rear view there and I couldn't see a thing. Luckily I've got Callum behind me, so you know, he's going to keep his distance because I can trust him. He's not a wanker on the road unlike a few people, not anyone around here necessarily. You never know, you know. So I'm going to take the coastal road because one, it's a great way to enjoy the bikes and the babes, like I said. Maybe we'll see how many people are out. And two, I can kind of feel it on my brake. I need to be wary about where I'm driving, because if I can't see anything, what are the chances that I'm not going to get hit? So, oh, you're turning right, are you? Okay. So yeah, my mirrors are out of alignment. This one here is kind of okay. Like, we managed to move that a little bit. We're gonna have to move it back shortly. But the other big problem is this one. That one is like severely rusted. My dad tried to unscrew it the other day. He got his spanner and tried to unscrew it. The problem is that thing is so fucking tightly wound in there that we just can't move it. So I'm taking it to the place where we get all of our quad bikes and our dirt bikes for the block, and we'll see if they have any input. If they don't, oh well. I mean, they're going to have some input, and it's not going to be like, look, you didn't buy it from here, so we're not going to help you, because we buy like everything from there. And they, excuse me, they kind of screwed us around last time I was there, so they owe me. Because we went there last time because one of our bikes wasn't working. They managed to fix it. It was like, it's not starting. And they're like, oh, we got it to start every time. It's perfectly fine. I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. We'll take it to the block tomorrow. Went to take it to the block the next day. But luckily beforehand, I was just like, wait, let me just try this before we go. I tried to start it. It wouldn't work. And we took it back to the guys, had another look. Turns out the problem they did was they had fixed the kickstart. They fixed the kickstart, which is fine, whatever. Only problem with fixing the kickstart is we don't use the kickstart as such, because it's a pain in the ass. We use the electric start. Woof woof. But yeah, so you know, we didn't get to take the the dirt bike the next day, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. So for that, they owe us, and I'm not going to bring that up and throw it back in their face, because they'll be like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck? What are you talking about, dickhead? I'm like, nothing. Oh no. Oh, I might have to go past Whitford's Ave, because they are doing a lot of construction. Is that class of 2012 or is that a class of 2022 Prendeville sticker? Because if that's 2012, I might know this person, because they were at my high school around the time I was there. Huh, what are the chances? Machine guns. Oh, that's disappointing. There's hardly anybody out. Although, yeah, like I said, coronavirus is kind of being a dickhole and is keeping everybody locked up. Self-isolation. There's like there's like 5 females out. I feel really weird saying this because there's also 3 dudes out. There's a good looking motorbike right there. I like it. I'm going to stop talking about the girls now, because I feel like I'm just getting like really weird about it. I don't know, it's a weird day. I think I'm talking weird because I am tired, because Callum and I have been working non-stop. We've been working around the fucking clock, like around like this roundabout, like even more so. Get back. But yeah, it makes you think, you know. There's so much going on that we've been working non-stop, and as a result, I'm tired. I've taken a couple of weeks off of work in the coming weeks. I think I said that. Yeah, I did put leave in yesterday. I've had to switch it up like 3 times because the one boss is doing, like, my one boss that I've got that I report to, she is taking on 3 bosses worth of responsibilities because, well, there's the other boss. They'd normally split the workload, but so there'd be like 1.5 bosses worth of work to do each kind of thing, especially now. But the other boss then took off to Japan for about 3 months or something, 2-3 months. So she's coming back next week, but then there's also 2 weeks after that of isolation that she has to go through. So I switched my leave up 3 times to make sure that my boss has every available staff member that she needs all the way until the other boss gets back, and then she can take some time off because she deserves it. I can't tell how loud it is right now. Like, I can hear it's really loud. Like, you know, do I take Hillary's? Do I? Fuck it, who cares? Oh, you would! Why does no one use that fucking indicator until the last second? Except for me. I use it all the time. Even if I'm going straight, I still have my indicator on. Pick a lane, Callum. No, get... Oh, fuck, I can't see where he is. Jesus, Callum. What are you doing, mate? Callum! We're gonna have words about this, mate. I also need to get some new tires for my bike, but I don't know where... actually, I'll ask them while I'm here, actually. I'll just probably get them to go, like, a quick look over. Not, like, a big look over. But, you know, just enough to kind of look at it and go, okay, well, your handlebars are out of place. We can fix that. I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. That'd be swell, mister. Gee whiz. Okay, now Callum's back. I think there's someone else who just switched positions with him. Man, I'm fucking paranoid about doing both brakes now, but I'm fine. It's like these bricks here, like they're like that kind of smooth shit. I thought they were gonna wave. They didn't wave. They didn't care about us like my home people. Makes you think. Sorry, Zeb. Every time I say this, it only makes him think of one thing, and that's how much he wants to punch me in the face. Please change. Please change. Thank you. Dude, I can't see shit, and it's driving me fucking nuts. Oh, by the way, as of today, which is like, I don't know, the 20th, something like that. It's Friday, so it's Friday the something. Last week was the 13th, so today is the 20th, yes. So today is Friday the 20th, and as of today, Friday the 20th, Samuel Carvajal Fernandez, spot on Spanish impression, passed his driving test at like 7 o'clock this morning. So now he has his full license. I mean, I think it's just his RE license, because how the fuck is he going to get his R class before me? Although he might, depending on how committed he is. Like, he can't go for his R class because I've had more experience riding than he has. But all the same, he's passed his test, so now he's got a license that lets him drive unrestrictedly. Well, you know, within reason, of course, like no one's watching over him. So he wanted to come over and go for a ride, but unfortunately I had to tell him that is no such luck. I could have joked with him and said, no, you're from Spain, you need to be quarantined. I'm kidding. It's casual racism amongst friends. We used to bust balls all the time back in the day. Now we don't get to so much because he's very busy, so he wanted to spend some time with his old buddy. Do not get fucking stuck at this yellow light, Callum. Ride my ass if you have to. Where was I? Where was I? Sorry, I'm moving my eyeballs into the mirror, the one working mirror that I have to see where he is, because I can't see shit on it. That is rusted fucking solid. It's good times. Yeah, Sam wanted to come over and ride with me and his friend Caleb from previous video, but that's not gonna happen because I can't see. Like, if you guys can't understand, let me explain it again. I can't see. This is really risky what I'm doing here, but lucky for me, I'm a fucking idiot. I do martial arts, I do firefighting, I do riding bikes, I work in the public eye. If there is any way that I could die, I'm doing it. If I can get severely hurt at minimum, I'm doing it, because I'm working at Woolworths, where, if you guys hadn't kept up with the stories, people are getting stabbed, workers and customers. It is not a great time to be a worker, I tell you what. Luckily for us, Coles is also hiring like 5,000 people across the entire country, so might be able to get away with not getting stabbed. Although I have had some people swear at me and get at me. It's like, motherfucker, it's not my fault. Like, everyone's like, where's your fucking toilet paper? Are you holding all the toilet paper? It's like, yes sir, you got me. I can't believe you figured it out. It's I'm gonna cut out being a smart ass for the moment. Yeah, some people just can't be pleased. It's like, fuck, what do you want us to do? Like, I was talking to a lady today at work who, you know, works with the companies that help distribute the stuff. She's working with the factories that make all the stuff like toilet paper and rice and all the rest of it. That's a nice looking bike. It's a Harley, I think. But whatever the case may be, people are still freaking out going, I want more! I want more! It's like, we don't have more! What do you want us to do? We can't please everybody, and we surely can't please you, no matter how much we fucking try. So, I didn't actually say that. I just usually end up being like a bit of a smart ass with the people. Like, I did have a guy who told me like the other day, like, I made a joke, and that was mistake number one. Don't make a joke, because clearly now's not the fucking time for jokes. But I made a joke anyway, and the guy was like, I was serving a really nice lady, and she was like defending me, because she's like, I made a joke to the guy. I made a joke. I was like, I'm just joking, so it's okay. And he's like, well, like, it wasn't a funny joke, was it? I'm like, I thought it was. And like the lady I was serving was like, I thought so too. And he's like, well, it wasn't. I was like, oh, okay. I just looked at the lady. You know, you just give that look to your friend, like when someone's being a douche, and you're just like, well, that's happening. It's like, he must be a fucking riot at comedy shows. And so she just decided to defend me, which is really nice of her, because she's like, you know, he's just making her laugh. Like, he's just trying to make us like laugh, considering all the shit that's going on. He's like, well, you know, everyone's treating this like it's a joke, but it's really not. I mean, some people just learn how to learn to keep their fucking mouth shut. I'm just like, well, okay, that's how it's going to be then, is it so? Like, I was just thinking that to myself. Like, I said, well, like, I did say this, and I know I shouldn't have, but the problem is I say a lot of things I shouldn't have, like, because I'm not a bitch. Like, because he was just like, some people need to learn to keep their fucking mouth shut. And I just like kind of looked over and then looked back at my work, so I'm like, I'm gonna do both. So like the first thing I said to him was, well, the problem with me, sir, is I have a really hard time keeping my mouth shut. You know, because I just want to be a smart ass, so let him know, like, if you want me to shut up, telling me to shut the fuck up is not the way to do it. Like, ask me nicely, just be like, look, if it's all the same, like, it's a sensitive time right now, I'm just like, can we like not bring this up and talk about it? I'm like, oh, sorry, absolutely, 100%. But no, I was told to keep my fucking mouth shut, which, joke's on you, if you tell me to shut the fuck up, I'm not going to shut the fuck up, I'm just going to talk even more. Karmically, but also luckily for him, he realized, no, I'm going to snap that. He realized he left his wallet at home, and so in his words he's like, oh, I gotta leave this here for a minute because I left my fucking wallet at home. I'm like, that's okay, sir, I'll put your stuff through and I'll have it ready for you when you get back. And I looked at my lady as he was walking off and I said, because that's just the kind of guy I am. It's the kind of guy who will be told to shut the fuck up, and I will still happily put through your shopping. I mean, I just kind of looked at the lady who I said that to. She just looked like, oh my god, you are such a shit stirrer. I was like, yes I am. Yes I am. Oh no, she laughed as well, because she's like, fuck me, you were really in high spirits considering this whole thing. I'm like, well, you get your moody pricks, who we just saw, and then you get the people who don't want to be moody pricks because we're just trying to live our life to the best of our abilities, our capabilities, and our durabilities. There's a lot of abilities here. I have a lot of abilities. One of them is being a smartass, the other one is being very tolerant, and the third one is not running a red light like that guy just did. Ah, come on guys! I just said I'm not going to run a red light. If we go any slower, I'm going to have to. And I really don't fucking want to. My god, I have done so much talking today. I have had one thing to eat today. One thing. I've had just one thing. So get up, get out of my head. Let's go work with who loves One Direction. I suppose in particular Harry Styles, because she was like bragging yesterday. Like, she looked at me yesterday, like while she was telling us, she's like, I'm so excited. I'm like, why is that? And she's like, because I've got a VIP ticket to go and see Harry Styles. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You'd hope he doesn't fucking cancel on us. Because literally the day after Perth was like, yeah, we're going to have to start going into quarantine. He was like, I'm going to hold an open concert. Oh, I'm going to... that's not where he's from. I don't know where Harry Styles is from. He might be Irish for all I know. I think one of them's Irish. Isn't Neil or Niall? Isn't he Irish? No, Irish? Might be. I don't know. But she was like, yeah, like, I'm going. I'm like, oh, I'm happy for you. And then like 20 minutes later, I walked into the back room again. She's like, Jordan, would you like a One Direction concert ticket for $300? I'm like, the fuck? Do I look like a One Direction fan? Like, I respect them as a band, but I don't know shit about them. I only know 2 of their songs. And as usual, I was late to the party. Like, one of the girls that I went to school with was like playing One Direction on the radio, and it was like, fuck off, we're sick of One Direction. I'm like, what's One Direction? Yeah, I didn't find out about them until like after they won X Factor. I think... no, wait, did they win X Factor? I have no idea. Also, I need to turn, yes, I need to turn, because I've got to get this fixed. I don't know what it is, but it better get fixed, or else it gets ditched. Fuck. I need to turn left, but I totally forgot where I was. I was just indicating to Callum that I was supposed to go that way. I just did that shoulder drop, like, fuck's sake, that big sign shoulder drop, because I need him to know that I mean it when I say we fucked up. And by we, I mean me. Because I indicated that we were turning this way with heavy traffic, and now we got to turn the fuck around. So, shit. We're turning into Cherokee. Why is it called Cherokee? Like, Cherokee, isn't it like all them like Native American things, like when they had their Native American like tents and all the rest of it, camping areas, and now they've got a caravan on the sign. Do you think they did that on purpose? Oh, they have to. Look at it. It's got a village. I've been told not to make these videos too long, but at this point I kind of don't give a shit, because like there are some YouTubers I'll watch, maybe it's not the way to do it, but if they upload like a half-an-hour video, what the fuck is taking you guys so long? Don't fucking wait, please. Callum, get through. Good man. Now we gotta find a place to fucking turn around. What's that smell? We'll turn left here, we'll turn around. You could easily turn around there, but I don't need the grief. Yelagonga Regional Park. This is a place that I've wanted to go and visit for a long time. Maybe in winter when it's a little bit more fresh. By that point I'll probably have already had coronavirus. Because they say up to about 60% of Australia could get coronavirus, and I know my luck. What was I saying before? Probably something about One Direction. I don't know. I have no idea. Ah! You can't see any cars? Let's go. Man, this would be great. My GoPro is screwing me around a little bit, but I got it to work in the end, I hope. Because if I've just been talking to myself this whole time, that would be really annoying. Because they say, at least if you're talking to yourself when you've got a camera listening, it's fine. Because that means technically you're talking to someone else in the future. Or in the past. No, talking to someone in the future. Or past. I don't know. I'm in the past talking to someone in the future, and I've got a sneeze, but it doesn't mean I've got coronavirus. They say people are freaking out whenever someone sneezes because they think like, oh god, it's got coronavirus. But apparently, having the sneezes doesn't mean you've got coronavirus. Oh fuck, I'm just gonna play it safe here. Nearly fell off my bike again. Yeah, cowboy. I work in this general area. So, in fact, I think we just drove past my work. We did. I've got to go slow because there's a camera staring right at me. But now, I can flare it! And I was saying coronavirus, that's what I was saying. So, coronavirus. They say up to 60% of Australia will get it. And I know my luck, so I'm probably going to get it. But that's okay, as long as I don't feel like absolute fucking hell, because I am a miserable sort. Like, I was like a real prick sort of thing, like the first day or two when I got my cold back at the end of December. But you know, the thing with me in my sicknesses is sometimes you either get a normal sickness or I get twice this, and like, I don't want anyone fucking judge me and go, oh, what a martyr, because I'm kind of getting sick of that shit. Yeah, but like, I either get like normal sick like everybody else, or I get twice as sick as everybody else, or as a normal person, but I get over it twice as quickly. So, like, yeah, are you gonna run that red? I guess you kind of made it. Who's backing up? Back that ass up. I was just looking in the mirror to see if he's going to realise, and he's just like, yep, as I nodded. You've got that one thing. Go, mate. We've got 2 vehicles that need to get through these lights, so, well. See, I would have done that if I was in a car, but I'm on a bike, so kind of limited on my options here. I think I'm in still too high a gear, but that's okay. I managed to rectify it. Oh, it's a postie. Hello, postie. Oh, see ya. What the fuck is all this? That's just a place to park, is it? Fair enough. Okay, so Mach 1, I'm pretty sure it's down here and on the right. So, I mean, yeah, I'll just about wrap it up here anyway. I'll upload this when I get the chance, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. And then I'll, I see him! Yeah, so I'll upload this whenever, and then I'll probably do like a post-vlog update or something, I don't know, post-update vlog, I don't know. What the fuck you want from me? I'm fucking tired, leave me alone. Okay, so I need to figure out where to park. I assume here is the place to park. Let's have a look at some of the good looking bikes here too. Give me inspiration. Anyway, we're here now, so I'll pick it up with you later. We'll check it. Alright. Peace in the Middle East, my friends. Be good motherfuckers. You know the rest. There's Callum.